I just got this email in my phone inbox here, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to just explain a trick or two about how to avoid malicious emails that come to you. People ask me about that all the time. It's worth noting that the easiest thing to do is to just never, ever, ever click a link on an email that is going to make you log into something. So I got this message earlier, and I didn't ask for it. I didn't do anything to my account, so there's really no reason that I should have gotten this email that's talking about my email address has been confirmed. This is just an easy kind of trick that they're going to use to try to get to me, because they know that if they pick AT&T or Verizon, they're pretty much going to get somebody that's got an account there, and those people are going to think that it's a legitimate email. But first of all, if you think that this is a real thing, you need to check something. Just type, open your browser, type in the address yourself, and go straight to the website from there. Don't click links in the email like this little update thing or the little click here button over there. None of that stuff, because if it's not legitimate, it's going to take you to something that looks like it's a login thing, but they're just going to take your information and you'll never even know. But if for some reason that you want to check out the email a little bit more, and maybe there's some valid reason why you might want to click a link on there, even though it's generally just a bad idea. Most email accounts, whether it's on your smartphone or on your computer, if you come up on the from email, you can usually click on it, or there's a little thing next to it depending on your program or your web interface that's going to say more details, that type of thing. And you can actually click on this. You can see it says AT&T, but honestly, anyone who set up an email account knows that you can customize that to say whatever you want. So that doesn't mean that it's from AT&T. So let's click on this, and you can kind of see it gives some extra information here, and you can see the email at first looks like it might be okay because it says AT&T, and then it says at, and it's got something in there. It says AT&T as well, but the telltale sign is that first off, it's got this little E dot. That's probably just trying to confuse people to make it sound like e-commerce or this and that and the other. And when people have these something.coms, people just get confused because sometimes they're okay, and you run into that. But in this situation, if AT&T was sending something, it's probably going to be just from AT&T.com. And another thing to note on this is that you can see over here it says AT&T, but it says -mail.com. Well, that's not the same thing as AT&T.com. That's AT&T-mail.com. That's a whole nother domain. Maybe AT&T owns that. I don't know. But honestly, it's just a better practice to not even deal with that. So just to recap that, again, if you want to check an email address from where something's being sent instead of just taking the word of the little label of the name there, you can just usually click on that, and it's going to give you some more information. Now, some of this stuff can be forged also. It's a little bit harder, but I mean, if they're really working at it, they can change this reply to address to be something a little bit more legit. I mean, they could have put it at AT&T.com and be really confusing. But this is just an easy test to see, hey, look, it's not from the normal thing that you would expect. So, that combined with the fact that you should just never click these kinds of things to log in, even if it was from AT&T. Just pull it up, go to AT&T's website on your own. If you have a bookmark on your browser, use that. Just don't do it from your email. And the same thing goes for Facebook. There's a lot of emails that come through that sound like you need to do something with your Facebook account or your PayPal. The people that create these types of things know that a lot of people have these accounts, and they're going to get some people, and that's how they do it. So you can check the email up there, but honestly, if it's something like this isn't really important anyway. Log into your stuff manually, and the only thing you really need to do with this is just delete it. It's not going to be the end of the world, even if it was something that was legitimate. It's just saying it's an email address confirmation. You don't need to do anything for that. There's no buttons you need to push here, so just delete the email, play it safe, and that'll keep you from getting your login information spread around to different places, and what they call phishing, and that'll keep you from spamming your friends, because sometimes when they get the login information, the big thing they're looking for is maybe getting a hold of your financial stuff so they can start buying some things on your accounts. But if nothing else, even if it's social networking or something like that, they gain access to, your network of friends, and the next thing you know, you've got a lot of, these little spam messages that start popping up that make no sense, and then your friends get all kind of concerned, and sometimes they're not paying attention to what they click, and the next thing you know, their account gets it, and it's just a better practice to, when you see this kind of thing, just delete the message. But if you think it's something important, go log in, manually by typing the address in yourself to an internet browser. Don't click these links in the email. So hopefully that's going to save everybody a lot of trouble. And again, this is Josh Beckstrom at the Sylvester Computer Guy.